Hi Leos, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and we're looking at October 17 through October 23. And what a wonderful week with Venus, the goddess of love and beauty and money, moving into sassy, fun Sagittarius, your fellow fire sign in your fifth house of romance, creativity, and fulfillment. It's a really good time for you to be out and about, mixing and mingling on the social scene. And if you're in onto online dating and refreshing your profile, putting up new pictures, that sort of thing, you'll actually get a lot more hits if you go to that extra mile, and you'll actually enjoy doing it. Sometimes it's really important to read other people's profiles and to really read yours again and realize that yours comes off as being maybe too optimistic or too airy fairy or too pessimistic. And I think it's a really good idea to peruse other people's online profiles and say, wow, she sounds great, I'd date her if I was a dude, or something like that. But it's a really nice time for those of you who are in a relationship. If you're with a Sagittarius, all the more better, because it's a really good connection, love connection for you. It's important that you're on point this week, Leos, especially work-wise, with Pluto and Mars, two very strong players, hamming it up in your sixth house of hard work, health, and well-being midweek. If you're single, as I said, get ready to mingle and start swiping right on your Tinder account. Sagittarians, Aries, and Librans are all great match-ups for you. If you're in a relationship, getting away from it all, planning a little long weekend somewhere where you can escape kids, family, friends, next door neighbors, leaf blowers, all those wonderful distractions that we have on the weekends, and just be somewhere and just be. That would be a really good thing for you to do as well. The sun moves into Scorpio, your third house of communication, siblings, neighbors. So speaking of neighbors, it's really important that if something is bothering you with a brother or sister or a cousin, or someone you feel is like a sister or a brother or a neighbor, that you talk about it, and you talk about it calmly, and you talk about it sensibly. No point screaming over the back fence, if your dog doesn't shut up, I'm going to. It's, I think sometimes, especially in America and Australia, families are spread far and wide overseas or across the state. And so, you live next to people you might not even know. You might just see them coming and going in the morning or the night, or hear them. And, other countries like in Europe, the families all stay together and live together and have their, meals together. And it's a completely different experience. So sometimes it's nice to know your neighbors, nice to be invited in for cocktails or a drink, or Saturday night pizza night or something like that. So maybe make the effort and see how that works out. Thanks so much for tuning in. Great speaking to you. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.